Welcome, everyone, to University Stadium, home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Lobos' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Southern's offense will have the ball first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So New Mexico's offense will get the ball for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment, too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make the move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Looking for room. It's Yoder. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield. It's Chambers. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got his man on the right. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Scanning the field, it's Chambers. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Hunt is on its way. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Using his legs, it's Frank. Defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys understanding. I'm going to spill that ball, make sure it bounces outside, out wide, doesn't come downhill. Great job by the defense understanding that and
makes the grab at the 30. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Chambers. Right on the money. Guys, let's look at the big picture for Georgia Southern. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the lock.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ogden. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. And the Eagles are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Chambers. Oh, they're after him. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Oh, better look out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Might as well give it to him again. He breaks a tackle.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Lobos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's awesome. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Yoder. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's awesome. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen, and he throws the interception. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. This time he's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The kick is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Give to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Eagles headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Makes the grab. It's Morrow. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Chambers. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morrow. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Grab behind the line, it's Frank. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
First down, Lobos.
They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Frank. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, New Mexico! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 21 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Rushes on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's Ogden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll run it from the gun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's awesome. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle. It's awesome. Let's talk for a second about Georgia Southern. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from things.
Then I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Catch in the middle, it's Yoder. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. Out of bounds he goes, they'll mark it at the 16. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.